My name is David, and there's a popular myth. Foreigners are ATMs for their younger Filipina wives, partners, paramours, concubines. Why would a smart, savvy, younger Filipina view you as an ATM? There are so many bigger financial fish. Shouldn't an age gap entrepreneurial Filipina focus on foreigners with pensions, well funded retirement accounts, and real estate? Ah, intestate succession. But the official topic of this video is life insurance. Once you make the commitment of naming your special friend the sole life insurance beneficiary, what happens if you have a medical issue? Is she on team honey ko, get better soon po? Or does she have 10 million reasons that maybe it'd be better if you don't survive? We're going to look at two real world examples. The first is an Australian named Bruce. He woke up one day paralyzed from the neck down. Medically, that condition puts Bruce's wife in the express lane to collect his life insurance. Bruce is 45. He works out. He named his wife as beneficiary of his 20 million peso term life insurance policy. Bruce is an all natural kind of guy. He prefers herbal medicine or acupuncture or homeopathy to that science based Western crap medicine. All the meaningless bull ticky like clinical trials and the scientific method. And the coup de grace, Bruce does not want any more kids. There is a ticking time bomb in Bruce's future. Let me explain term life insurance. Bruce moved to the Philippines 9 years ago. He's paying the same rate each year for 10 years of life insurance. If Bruce passes away during those 10 years, his beneficiary collects the 20 million pesos. 1 year to go on that term. Bruce's beneficiary is his wife, Sheila. She is 25. Her degree is in accounting. As an accountant, she knows how to spend 20 million pesos. Sheila is presently unjobbed. That's a term I just invented. You can figure it out. She's a big fan of true crime shows like Forensic Files. You know, the show where the murderer almost got away with it, except for some key forensic evidence. Sheila wants kids. She wants kids badly. This is a true story. I'm going to say some things that you're going to think I am making up because what happens next is freaking insane. Bruce, who's paralyzed from the neck down and lying helplessly in bed, decides to pursue all natural treatments. He's paralyzed. How is he going to search online for natural cures to paralysis? Luckily, Bruce has Sheila who can search for him. She can also wash him, feed him, and help him with his toilet related business. If I am smirking or laughing, Bruce lives and recovers. I wouldn't be smirking if Sheila's bank account was padded by 20 million pesos. We're going to look at a second foreigner. He's an American. His name is David. He's 59. His life insurance is equal to 2 years of his salary at his job. He's a software engineer for a firm in the Silicon Valley. It's a decent life insurance payout. David's wife, Misty, is 29. She's a mom of 3 kids, including their twins. She's still breastfeeding the babies, not working. What is David's medical issues? Swollen feet and ankles. It may sound trivial, but for over 4 or 5 months, David's shoes have stopped fitting. He bought new slip on shoes in case the heels had been worn out of his old shoes. He bought a shoehorn. Misty helps him put on his shoes. David, like Bruce, takes to the internet for some medical sleuthing. I don't know what all natural remedies Bruce tried. Back in the US, I don't think Whole Foods has an herbal supplement that cures neck down paralysis. Whatever Sheila found online did not help. One Google search for a Filipina, one giant leap towards 20 million pesos for Sheila. So after 2 weeks of lying in bed, paralyzed, Bruce, wait for it, Wait for it, drum roll, decided to hire a witch doctor. I swear this is what really happened. Back to David. David was pretty confident that it was not rapid onset heart disease. Heart disease, one of the symptoms is swollen feet and ankles. In October of last year, David had a full set of medical labs and an EKG as part of his yearly physical. He then had a colonoscopy in November where his heart was hooked to a monitor during the procedure. In January, he had a second set of labs and an EKG because he was getting a vasectomy. David decided to cut salt from his diet for 7 days. See, the day before his ankles and feet got really grotesquely swollen, David had bought his daughter cheese popcorn and sampled a few pieces, like most of the bag. He took his wife out on a date to Tim Ho Wan's and they got barbecued pork buns. Then they went over to Red Lotus for pork dumplings. Dinner that night was kung pao chicken from a local Vietnamese restaurant. The next day, David's feet were swollen like balloons. In case you didn't know, restaurant food is very cheap in the Philippines. What kind of job can you get with huge swollen feet? David spent the next 4 days eating unsalted almonds, fresh fruits and vegetables, 5 egg whites, and 1 whole egg spiced with black pepper only. He drank lots of water to flush the salt out of his body. No harm can come to you from drinking too much water, right? David took more frequent breaks from sitting at the computer during work and started going on short walks. He kept his feet elevated when he slept. After 4 days, his feet and ankles were normal sized again. His shoes fit. He continued with the salt purging diet for 7 days. And those 7 days, he took his blood pressure 3 times a day. David's on blood pressure meds, and we all know that sodium increases your blood pressure. His blood pressure was normal. Unfortunately for Misty, there does not seem to be a big life insurance payout in her short term future. To make up for it, David took her to the new Fantastic Four movie and then Red Lotus for pork dumplings and chocolate filled dumplings. Xiaolongbao, so good. Most days, David eats completely saltless food, but he has a cheat day a couple days a week. Back to Bruce, Sheila, and the witch doctor. The Tagalog word for witch doctor is albolado. It basically means folk medicine person. Had I heard of them before meeting Bruce? Yes. I knew a woman who had a witch doctor perform a hilot, which is a forceful abdomen massage. It's performed in relation to unwanted pregnancy. I am not advocating anything. I tell stories. I do not express opinions. It turns out Sheila could not find a witch doctor locally. It seems none of her neighbors used witch doctors. Her neighbors use real doctors who attend medical school and use the magic of science. So, what did Bruce and Sheila do? Wait for it. Wait for it. Bruce and Sheila hire a witch doctor from another island. They pay her to take a ferry and visit them. Then they pay for a hotel for the witch doctor to stay in overnight. By this time, Sheila can smell the 20 million pesos, the smell of victory. Maybe Sheila has created a new account on an online dating site. Maybe that dating account makes it very clear she's only going to date men who want children. 20 million pesos, you can afford a couple of kids out of wedlock. Sheila might also be going out dancing Saturday nights and leaving her grandma, her Lola, to take care of Bruce. Grandma cleaning your private parts, Bruce, after you're in bed toileting. Every man's dream. 2 more weeks pass. Now, Bruce's muscles are starting to atrophy. 1 month in bed, paralyzed will do that to a human body. So Bruce and Sheila decide to visit a real doctor. The real doctor runs a series of tests and determines, Bruce, you have a bacterial infection. Here's an antibiotic. Within 3 days of taking it, Bruce was able to stand up again. Did Sheila get the new iPhone she was scoping at the local Power Mac store? No, Sheila did not get the new iPhone she was scoping at the Power Mac store. Catch you in the next one. The official video is over with. The story about David and Misty and the swollen feet ankles is true. I know Bruce and Sheila from a YouTube video I watched on another channel. I had Misty watch the same video. She kept screaming at the video, "Why doesn't the wife make him go to the doctor? What if he had a stroke? They waited a month." My wife could not believe Bruce actually met a woman who would go along with all of his dunderhead ideas on medicine. The part about Bruce and Sheila and the life insurance, I made it up. But why else would Sheila agree to use all natural remedies for neck down paralysis? Out.